I'm Bill Bogus, and my wife Missy. We've been here at the church since the beginning on the hill, and my relationship with Pastor Jim was, of course, he's my brother, and he was also a dad to me. Where Dad wasn't around, and he was a father figure for the family. He really was. But he was a dad to us too. Yeah, definitely. And he was my best friend. Pastor Jim was my best friend. I served him any way I could. I tried to serve him.
We outgrew the garage.
Yeah, the garage was getting bigger. Plus, Pastor Jim, he had a vision. And, he visioned this, and it was a vision for him. It was always the goal.
How many people were in the garage before you were like this?
I think we probably had 30 or 40, don't you figure?
Maybe even 50.
Maybe even 50.
Because it was full.
Yeah, it was full. We had chairs all up in that 24 by 24 garage. So, when we come up, this was going to be a multi-purpose building. It was that we could stock the chairs up, and we did. We stocked the chairs up and played basketball in here. You know what I'm saying? Or kids had their things. We stocked the chairs all up, and they had their teen stuff in here. It was designed to be a multi-functional building, a multi-purpose building. So it was that for a while. Yeah. And inside we just had the insulation and the wood halfway up, and insulation the rest of it, and that's how we started. Yeah, I can never forget though when it first started up, pouring concrete. And I was going to work. Pastor Jim was coming off of Midnights, and we passed in Eleanor. And we didn't have no cell phones or anything there. And I was thinking in my mind, man, I hope he canceled that concrete. And well, no, he had that. We was pouring concrete that day, and that's just what happened. We ended up having a dozer. Clyde Range come with these dozer and pushed them in and pushed them out. It was mud. And they poured it in the rain. And later in the day, it turned out being a great day. But it poured down the rain the night before, and it was raining when I passed him going to work that next morning. He was coming off Midnights. But they poured concrete, 100 yards. Yeah, they was pouring concrete that day. So that's what they was going to do. That's the kind of way it was when he had stuff like that. He was a visionary. He had a vision. It's so amazing to me. It's a lot of things kind of amazing to me about Pastor Paul's vision, and it's just carrying on what Pastor Jim's vision was. Pastor Jim, we talked about, daycare, talked about even a school sometime, and, and a recreation building. And it's just lining up with exactly what Pastor Paul's got, So this ain't nothing. Everything that we're doing right now is really nothing new. It was stuff that has always been in the plans. That's why we meet them in February for Soup Day, and that's how it all started. Was we had a meeting, at the Buffalo Town Hall, and all was there. We had church there at the town hall, and then we took a vote about whether we would want to build a building or not, and then we did. And then we come up with Pastor Jim come up with a thing. If we could just how many people we had, and if each one of us would put 50 cents into a can, or what a soda would cost, that instead of a day, and at the end of the month, you'd have $30 or something like that, a family, and instead of a $1,000 payment, you might have been looking at a $600 payment. That's how it was. And every Sunday, every month, they'd have can day. You'd bring your can money up and dump it in a thing. This is after the building was built.
So it was on loan, I assume.
The building was on loan. We had a loan at the bank and paid, I don't think it was a 15-year loan. We paid it off in, 7 or 8 maybe.
How many families would you say participated in that?
Well, I don't know, probably 30.
Yeah.
Probably 30 families, probably.
Nice.
Because, we growed when we come up here. The church continued to grow.